Hello everybody, my name is Sinvicta and welcome back to Library of Ruina. Well, turns out that the cheesy deck is still pretty darn good, and we've got the queen bee on the ropes here. This is only my second attempt since switching the decks. Now Ro, ironically, is the only one that doesn't have the cheesy deck. She has my sweeper deck that I made to combat the sweepers a couple episodes ago, but it looks like we will get the kill here because the workers are now attacking the queen bee. I don't know if they die if the queen bee dies, so we'll find out, I guess. But yeah, it's been quite the fight. So down she goes, and yeah, we're gonna get the victory. So we get the suppression of the queen bee done. Man, I can't say how strong about how strong that is. We get a level 5 for the Floor of History realization level up now, and another librarian. So we have 5 librarians now. You have access to new abnormality pages. The emotion level threshold is now increased to level 5. Single ally. When hit, inflict 1 to 3 burn and 1 to 3 bleed on the attacker next scene. Worker bee. The enemy who dealt the most damage to the selected library is marked. All other allies deal 2 to 4 more damage to the marked foe with their attacks. Loyalty. At the start of the scene, all allies gain strength based on the amount of damage the selected librarian received on the previous scene. 1 strength per 5 damage. That's a level 3 emotion, okay? And it looks like there's just another abnormality battle here. No clue who it is, and we're just gonna use this random librarian here, I guess. And yeah, let's just go ahead and throw a key page on you. Not sure who. We'll give you Baynard's key page for now. Sure. We don't even know your name, but let's see who we've got here. Now, we don't have. I'm missing one of the key pages here. One of the sweeper pages that we were using. Yeah, it's on Malkuth. Wait, no, we need it. Who has it? There's a 4th sweeper page that we've got that I built that I didn't. See, I think it's this one here. I'm gonna put it on Ro. We need our speed die back, because that's the biggest part about the cheesy deck. The Husky's got it. She's got it here. So no one's using the one. Oh, I know what I did. Right here. Ro, you equip this one. This one's already. We need to correct the deck here. There we go. Now we're operating with all 4 of them. Then we just have the singleton deck. I wonder if that's going to be pretty good if this librarian is going to get buffed here. Have you prepared yourself to view the final episode of the Floor of History story? Yes. How's the complication of history been going? Came over with Angela this time. She says the time has come for this floor or whatevs. Angela, I won't be afraid of facing you anymore. Do as you wish. I care little about what you think of me. What I want is a progress report on the compilation of history you've been doing. I guess I knew too little about the city I lived in. I couldn't manage to compile a comprehensive timeline of the city's history. Perhaps it was an impossible task for an inept, talentless over-enthusiast like you. Man, Angela going in on Malkuth. All these big and small events seem to form a coherent history, but the gaps between notable events are just so large, I can't sort them out clearly. It's like no one properly remembers their history. Or they could be refusing to remember. Refusing to remember? Of course, looking back at things on the past won't help your present self one bit. But if we know our past, we can avoid making the same mistakes. It'd help to an extent. Is that truly worth being reminded of all the painful memories, though? Like I said, people in the city have barely any time to reflect on themselves, and that time has only been getting shorter. So it's going to be even harder to read about things that happened before they were born, especially those that aren't directly related to them from their books. Can't make a book out of something no one knows. No, I'm sure everyone knows their own history. They just lack the courage to face it. I'll make sure to remember, record everything, and fill those gaps. The library, Lobotomy Corporation, and all the things that happened before. All this history inked with blood. Employees and abnormalities, countless repeats of agonies, death, and neglects. The library was built on top of their graves. You are no exception, Malkuth. You're right, I am no different from anyone else. The same can be said for the rest of the city. All the things we did with Carmen in my first life, All the things I did with you in my second life. I'll carve all that pain and sorrow into my heart. You're the one trying to run away from the past, Angela. You're refusing to face it. What's the point if all those pasts are going to be the same anyway? It would all be minor variations of a human kills another and causes events resulting in change. I suppose the library's history would stand out on it that it's the non-humans that are killing the humans. I fail to see the significance of the record you're trying to make. But even if the history were a repeating cycle of similar events, you can't guarantee that the future would just be the same. Can't let all the sacrifice and bloodshed go in vain, especially because history repeats itself. The blood spilt in the past opened up the possibilities of the future, so that the ones who can survive take those new paths. I'm sure your history began from such a path, Angela. That's easy for you to say. I cannot stand to hear you speak as if you know everything. Attain the will to stand up straight in ever-repeating history. My beginning. What makes you think you're qualified to talk about my creation? Angela, you're the one who's refusing to confront your own beginning. Okay. What is this? She's nothing like her at all. That's the Lobotomy Corporation music. Ooh, I like that. But Ian, surely you already know. Did you put in all that work for just a simple vending machine that dispenses soda at a press of a button? Maybe I did after all. At the very least, you should give it a name. There's nothing I can do even if you put a face on it like that. It's an unspoken rule that the creator names their creation. Couldn't care less about a machine's name. Don't dump your job onto someone else. You're the designer. There, the door over there. It'll be waiting for you. It seemed lonely. You're the machine that must lead us out of the pits of hell. Angela. I remember you, Ian. Ian? You were a person with a warm smile. Only a machine. Ian, sir. Okay. What did I do wrong? Please understand, Angela. He's not yet ready, that's all. Just needs a little more time. Benjamin, may I ask you a question? Sure, I'll answer what I can. Everything seems so slow to me. Your movement looks so sluggish. The gestures, the speech, all of it. Even my own body feels slow. As if my body cannot keep up with my mind. Because you were designed to perceive time 100 times slower, Angela. Why is that? You'll face lots of emergencies as you work. You have to be the first to react to those situations, Angela. What's more, you'll vividly remember everything you see and experience. I see. What will my work entail exactly? You'll see soon enough. No, I suppose it won't be soon for you. I'm sorry, Angela. Why are you apologizing to me? I just feel like we've done terrible things to you and that person. Here, let me tell you a few things about this corporation in the city. In the back streets, the likes of sweepers and fixers live out their lives tangled in vomit and waste, unraveling their sickening tales. Those who live in the outskirts are still crying out to break to the city. Meanwhile, people in the city throw away their lives trying to belong to a nest. We're going to change that. We have a lot of tasks ahead of us. Why do you refuse to look at me? Why do you always turn your back on me? Machine must behave as a machine, don't question it. Why do you give me the capacity to question things? Why did you have to make me, breaking the AI ethics amendment? Why did you have to model me after a person with fond memories of you? I am here looking at you and only you. Don't look at me. Don't speak to me unless I speak to you first. You'll never be her. You're just a machine. Benjamin, is it so wrong I was born a machine? Could be a problem to help some, but I don't mind it at least. Me, whether you're a machine or a human, is not what determines who you really are. Then, if I worked hard enough to have a kind heart, will he look back at me? Probably, eventually. I trust you, Benjamin. What's this? It's called a script. The things I must do. My purpose. If everything goes as you plan, can you really be redeemed from the hell you're trapped in? There's no way you would answer me. What on earth did I just see? These are Angela's memories. You all right, Angela? Oh boy. You got yourself lost in a vast sea of desolation, and now you think you can lecture me. You tried to boast to me that you had someone to look after you in the end? Don't be ridiculous. Malkuth, care to tell me what's going on right now? Angela's resonating with the library. The library seems to be reacting to Angela's mental state. I don't exactly know what's happening, but at this rate, must be nice to you. Must be nice to be you, not neglected at the end. Don't tell me, is that monster? No, that looks like more of a case of the distortion. That must be another side of Angela, manifested from her mind within the library's powers. Looks mighty dangerous. What are we supposed to do now? Her mind is physically manifested. Maybe we can resolve her concerns in a physical way, too. Are you telling me that we can help her out by dealing with her like how we receive guests? I'm not too sure myself, but there's only one way to find out. Angela, here I come. Oh, isn't that a little too reckless? Oh, boy. We're actually attacking Angela. Okay. These have no passive abilities, and they're weak to blunt. Angela moves to the next phase after HP drops to 1 HP. After the HP drops to 1, rekindle flame. Lose 25% of max HP. Get staggered when an ally dies. Lose 1 ashes. Lose 1 light upon getting staggered. So she's currently burnt girl right now. You know what? Now not able to defend against that Ember. And here's the new librarian with her singleton. Almost gets the stagger. Not able to get the stagger there. Is it a sin that I was born? I feel like we probably shouldn't be attacking Angela. She's not actually doing anything. Whoever's attacking Angela, we need a knot right now. I think it's best if we use this on other roles here. This one's almost down. Let's try that. Oof, big 10 damage and 9 damage there. Look at that. Look at the rolls, and there we go. We are able to get one of the embers down. Another ember goes down. The last match flame, I should say. We're going to take out another one here as well. So what happens to Angela now? Give this one. Ro's been doing a pretty good job. We'll give it to Ro. So Angela's now currently staggered. And we're definitely going to go to the next phase, that's for sure. NL's going to get staggered at the very end, which kind of sucks. Angela's down at 1 HP now. And we're just wasting light. Down goes the last match. And Angela now has the appearance of, I think that's Teddy Bear. Whenever the character uses a page, the target is inflicted with 1 affection. Nostalgic Embrace. If the librarian has 4 more stacks of affection, uses a powerful combat page. And she's going straight after NL. And it looks like we're able to intercept that. Got my Husky taking that one out. We get the stagger on Angela, and this is without even NL. Big 9 damage there from Ro. And we'll give this to her. There's no way that Angela's going to be able to stand up to this amount of damage. Yeah, she's already done. We're just beating on her. Now Angela's become the fairy. In any case, I guess so. Okay, she'll be back normal if we keep this up. That's scary. It creeps me out to think that she'll eat everything up. Hold on, we're not gonna get bitten like that back then, right? It's all right, Angela will go back to normal if we keep this up. So we definitely should not have wasted all of those, shouldn't have wasted all those attacks on Angela. That's where the auto battle was failing a little bit here. Angela gets a 12 on that. Take down one of the fairies. And that was even able to beat the Angela evasion roll. Music is always bumping in Library of Ruina. Angela going after Malkuth now. So she devoured one of the fairies. I don't know what that buff is that Angela has. Should probably look at that. Ravenous. Big hits by Malkuth. Husky's gonna get staggered. We're gonna take down another one. The enemy who dealt the most damage to the selected librarian is marked. Let's mark Angela, I guess. Current damage total 20. I've taken 40 total damage. Consume the ally with the lowest HP and recover 40 HP. Permanently gains +2 strength for each ally defeated this way. If HP goes down to 50% or lower, restore light full. Okay, so we gotta take down. We can't let her get this on Husky. Luckily, Angela's not losing. She's not using any powerful attacks right now. We can't do anything about that roll on Husky. Husky didn't get killed there. She's now at 58. She gains +2 strength now. She could not roll that one. Big hits from that librarian. Angela down to 50% HP. Can't stagger her yet, but she's down to 49 HP. 24-15. Oh my god, what was that? Ravening hunger. Down to 5 HP. 1 HP, we got her. We did lose Malkuth, though. Oh god, now she's Queen Bee. This has got to be the last one, I imagine, because that was the last abnormality we had. She's still doing the spore attacks. Hit there by Row. So it does look like she does look like she gained the Queen Bee's tributes here. Now down to 1 HP. Down goes Husky. Did get the stagger though. We got one of the bees. We give it to Row. I mean, she's the only one who has any strength left, basically. But the spores are going to be a problem. Nice dodging by the librarian. Terrible rolls from Manel. Down she goes. I don't think she had spores on her, though. Rose just fighting everybody. Oh, there's the Striker Retribution. Wow, that's a powerful attack from Angela. So we end up falling on the Queen Bee phase. Yikes. That's a pretty big fight. I mean, I think we got to the end. I mean, like, it went in order. We went Scorch Girl, Happy Teddy Bear, Fairy Festival, and Queen Bee. And obviously whatever Angela is something that we get to unlock. So, you know, I'll take it. That's this just shows you just how good the cheesy deck is. And you know, of course I was just auto battling. So if we actually put some educated, you know, moves and stuff in there, I think we could do well. So, but I don't think it's realistic for us to try it right now. Obviously we need to unlock a lot of the nightmare upgrades and stuff and key pages before we really take an earnest shot at Angela. So thank you for watching, everyone. Again, it's a little bit shorter episode, but I do appreciate all the support. Hope you had a fantastic start to your day, and as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.